What's going on, everybody? My name is Dylan Isdens, and welcome to another build video. Now, today, I will be talking about Kamisato Ayaka, the latest 5-star character in Genshin Impact, the latest cryo sword user, and of course, our second Inazuma unit. I did end up getting her, so we're going to talk a little bit about her today. If you like this, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure to also subscribe for any more Genshin Impact videos or any other videos. We're trying to do at least one build a week. And of course, we are on the road to 100 subscribers. Once we hit 100, we'll be building Amber, which I don't like Amber that much. So if you guys get me to 100 subs, I'm going to be building Amber. Also, make sure to hit that bell down below to get notified anytime I upload or go live. But let's go ahead and talk Ayaka. Of course, here she is, beautiful as ever. Everyone loves her, and just, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. That is not, thank you. All right, here is Ayaka. Mine's obviously level 60, so she's not really up to par. I've been saving most of my resources for Yoimiya because she comes out here a week from tomorrow. But I have her at level 60, 1200 attack, 15,000 HP. Currently, she sits at a whopping 163 crit damage, 31% crit rate, so that needs to be changed. Got 125.9 on the energy recharge, then 55 cryo damage bonus. For the weapon, I went with Amenoma Kageuchi, because it's a very good weapon. Obviously, the weapon states, after casting an elemental skill, gain 1 succession seed. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. The succession seed lasts for 30 seconds. Upon 3 succession seeds may exist simultaneously. After using the elemental burst, all succession seeds are consumed, and after 2 seconds, the character regenerates 6 energy for each seed consumed, and this is only at C1. I believe at C2 it's 7.5. By the end of it, you should be able to regain, I believe it's 36 energy, so I believe it scales up to 12 at refinement 5. So it's a very good weapon. It scales its attack percent for the skill. That's why her attack is so high. Otherwise, other weapon that is obviously recommended is the new Mist Splitter's Reforged. We're not going to pull for it. I'm just showing it off. We'll go ahead and take a look at the weapon itself. Obviously, this is being considered to be Ayaka's primary best in slot weapon. It has crit damage percent as its ability. Its attack and skill, I can't remember how much. Most likely I'll put it on screen. But otherwise, its skill states that it gains a 12% elemental damage bonus for all elements and receive the Might of the Mist Splitter's emblem. At stack levels 1, 2, and 3, the Mist Splitter's emblem provides an 8, 16, and 28% elemental damage bonus for the character's elemental type. The character will obtain 1 stack of Mist Splitter's emblem in each of the following scenarios. Normal attack deals elemental damage that'll stack for 5 seconds. Casting elemental burst, that stack will last 10 seconds. And energy is less than 100. Stack disappears when energy is full. And then each stack's duration is calculated independently, which obviously I have just read off. But it is being considered to be Ayaka's best in slot weapon. And I mean, I can see why, but at the same time, I think the Amenoma Kageuchi is a fine weapon itself. Now, I do want to clarify for the artifact sets, they're not complete. As I said, resources right now being saved for Yoimiya. So currently she's on 2-piece blizzards. I do want to go for 4-piece blizzard. So that would mean I need to grab a cup or a sands and a flower, which shouldn't be too hard, honestly. But currently, I will show you what I have on her. I have a crit damage helm, which obviously the Blizzard Destroyer is cryo damage bonus plus 15, but a 4-piece would mean when a character attacks an opponent affected by cryo, their crit rate is increased by 20%. If their opponent is frozen, crit rate is increased by an additional 20%. So most likely will go 4-piece Blizzard Destroyer on Ayaka, but I want to show you what I have on her currently. Crit damage helm obviously maxes out at 62.2. This one just happens to have EM, defense, attack, and attack percent. Obviously, Cryo Cup is best to go with. This one especially with a good crisp 27.2 crit damage. Mwah. Obviously, there's defense and defense percent, but we mainly avoided defense only once it dropped into. But at a full scale, it'll be at 46.6. But it is a very nice cup. I'm very excited. You could also go with 2-piece gladiators if you really wanted to, but I think that 4-piece blizzard's gonna be your go-to on Ayaka, in my personal opinion. Obviously, these are not the sands I'm looking for, but HP or attack would work here. I think attack would be best, but you could also go energy recharge. I think energy recharge would be a valuable one as well. Currently, she just has HP because I just slapped something on her at the moment. So, funny enough, I might actually give this to Zhongli because I think he's actually running Bloodstained Chivalry. But anyways, Plume. This one's decent. It actually has crit rate and damage on it, which is very, very nice. Energy recharge as well. So this is actually a very good flower. Plume. Feather. Yeah. Feather for her. Apologies. And then, Jesus. Then her flower is crit rate 13%, 7.8 crit damage, 29 attack, energy recharge 9.7. And obviously, like I said, this will get changed because I do plan to run her on 4-piece blizzards. Now let's go ahead and talk about her constellations, because she does have some good constellations and some it can be iffy if C6 Ayaka is actually worth it. So let's go ahead and go into this. C1, when Ayaka's normal or charge attack deals cryo damage to opponents, it has a 50% chance to decrease the cooldown of Kamisato Ayaka by 0.3 seconds, and it can happen every 0.1 second. So, very good. Honestly, C1's not bad. Gives you a little bit less cooldown on your, I believe that would be your elemental skill, your R2, your E, whichever one you want to call it. C2, when casting Kamisato Art Sometsu, unleashes 2 smaller additional Frost Flake Seki no To, each dealing 20% of the original storm's damage. Now C2 is where I know a lot of people are going to and then stopping. C2 is actually very good. I'm obviously not going to go there, even though she's currently out. I'm saving for you and you. So, very good constellation, though, if you wanted to go for it. Definitely could. Don't know if this video will be up by the time her banner is still up, but, you know, who knows. C3 literally just increases Sometsu's talent level by 3, and that would be her burst, her Q, or her, I believe that's triangle on PlayStation. I should know this. I play on PlayStation. C4, opponents damaged by Sometsu's Frost Flake Seki no To will have their defense decreased by 30% for 6 seconds. That's actually really good, but I just don't want to pull that far. This could actually be very useful for like a tag team comp with Eula, and you could also use Ayaka. Just have Ayaka do some work and then bring in Eula to put some physical res on him. Like, that would be insane. That would honestly be an insane team, especially with C4 Ayaka. That would be awesome. C5 increases Hyoka's talent level by 3. That would be her E, her skill, or her R2, depending on what you're on. And then C6, Kamisato Ayaka gains Usurahi Buto every 10 seconds, increasing your charge attack damage by a whopping 298%. This buff will be cleared 0.5 seconds after Ayaka's charge attack hits an opponent, after which the timer for this ability will restart. So, is it worth pulling? I mean, that's up to you, really. I know a lot of people who have Ayaka. Some of them went all out, some stopped at C2, some got extras along the way. So, I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do with your characters. But for Ayaka specifically, I'd probably only go to C2 and probably stop. But that's just me. Obviously, like I said, I'm not pulling that far for her. Otherwise, she will be rerunning at some point because she is obviously an Inazuma character, and we just got Inazuma. So, obviously, we'll have her back at some point. Then talents, obviously, you got her normal attack, Hyoka and Sometsu, which are her skill and burst. Then Kamisato Art Senho is literally her dash, which actually we'll go ahead and show that off. It's just this, but she does gain cryo upon dashing for a set amount of time, and then it goes back to normal. So as as you know. Stop putting me in that section. Oh my goodness. Only part of the console that I don't like. But that was Senho. You get that for 5 seconds. The infusion lasts 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds, just boop, boop, boop. You can just do it. Other things, her passive. After using Kamisato Ayaka, Kamisato Ayaka's normal and charge attacks deal 30% increased damage for 6 seconds. That's not her passive. I lied. You'll see her passive shortly. When the cryo application at the end of Kamisato Art Senho hits an opponent, Kamisato Ayaka gains the following effects. Restores 10 stamina and gains 18% cryo damage bonus for 10 seconds. So, pretty good. So that lines up with her sprint. So you can applicate cryo with Senho, which is her dash. And then she gets 10 stamina back, and she gets an 18% cryo damage buff, which is nice. Honestly, really cool. And then her passive. When Ayaka crafts weapon ascension materials, she has a 10% chance to receive double the product. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. That is the overview, at least. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to try to, like, full-on fight a boss because Ayaka's only level 60. But we can go find a hilly trail or something. Let's go ahead and do that. Should be able to go down this hill and find something. But I just kind of want to show off. Obviously, she'll need Sakura blooms, which are these. Just hit them with some Electro and you'll be good. Perfect. Excelente. So we just bink, bink. Actually, I'm going to put on Zhongli's shield for this. We're going to try a little bit to... But you see, she like... Because I don't have her, obviously I don't have her at a good point at the moment because she's only... You know, level 60. But she's doing decent. For like a level 60 unit, not bad. Then let's go ahead and show off Sometsu. Boop. Oh, come on. But that is Sometsu. Otherwise, let's go ahead and bounce. Because I don't want her to die. Okay, we should be good there. Anyways, that is my preview of an Ayaka build or a potential build. Let me know how you built your Ayaka. Obviously, I'm going to be changing some of those artifacts because they are straight. So, make sure to build your Ayaka well. I hope you guys are enjoying her. Obviously, if you don't have her, Sag. But hopefully you do get her on the rerun. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe so I can build Amber at 100 subscribers. Otherwise, I'll catch you later, Den Station. Peace out.